YouTube, Big Swope 58 here. Welcome back. Hey, I just want to show you a quick video of that Smith & Wesson Model 686-6 that I recently bought. It's a 7-shot 357 Magnum revolver with a 2.5-inch barrel. Now, of course, I bought that gun used, and it was in very good condition when I got it. But the gun was 12 years old, and it was just in need of a little bit of servicing, nothing major. And I just wanted to clean it up and polish it a little bit to get it looking like the rest of the revolvers that I own. And I'd say this one turned out quite nicely. Now, I did a complete disassembly of this gun and cleaned up the internal parts on it, and did a really good lubrication on it, and then just polished it up with some Mother's Mag and aluminum polish. This gun finish was actually in very good shape. It didn't have any significant scratches or anything on it, so there was no wet polishing or wet sanding involved in this one. I actually just polished it, and it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to polish it up to this finish. And like I said, it turned out beautifully. Now, it's not a mirror finish. It kind of looks like it in this lighting and probably at these angles, but it's really what I would call just a bright, clear finish. And I am very pleased with it. All of the blast rings came off the cylinder. There's hardly any carbon buildup on it anywhere at all, even around the forcing cone. The top strap is still intact with the I guess that's a factory bead blasting. And the gun turned out beautifully. I am so pleased with it. Got a few little fingerprints on it, but it doesn't detract from the actual beauty of the gun at all. You can see it turned out great. This is a -6 model, so it has the frame-mounted firing pin with the MIM hammer and trigger, but I even polished those just a little bit to bring them to kind of reduce the contrast between the polished frame and the normal black color of the MIM parts. And like I said, I'm very, very pleased with the way this turned out. Now, when I got this gun, it didn't come with these stocks on it. It actually came with these, I guess, Hogue Bantam or boot stocks that they make for the Smith & Wesson revolvers. But what I did was I found some beautiful combat stocks that I decided to use on this gun. And these are not Smith & Wesson stocks. They look just like Smith & Wesson stocks, and I guess in some regards they even look better than Smith & Wesson stocks. But they're made by a company called NC Ordnance out of North Carolina, and you can find them at gungrips.com. And you can see they're kind of, they're kind of pricey, but I like the factory look stocks on my guns. And these are solid wood stocks. They're not laminates, and they're not that cheap imported hardwood from some other countries that they try to tell you they try to sell you as hardwood. These are solid. This is Tiger wood, or Goncalo Alves is what it's called, and these are excellent made stocks. They have what they call exact size and fit, I think, technology that they use to make these, and they're actually made very well, and they're finished with they call it Italian, or they have a hand rubbed Italian oil finish on it, I think 3 coats, and they come kind of a satin finish, maybe almost a matte finish. And I just kind of dusted them off and wiped them down with some mineral spirits and applied, because it's an oil finish, I applied 5 more coats of true oil over the top of it to get the luster and the depth of finish that I like. And this is how these turn out. And I tell you, if you like factory original looking stocks, you should give this company a try, because they sell, I think, thousands of stocks for almost every manufacturer's gun that's out there. Now, I don't typically like to plug companies online, but when I run across something that I like to pass it along, because I think somebody else may like it too. But if you like factory original stocks, whether they're for Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Colt, I don't think it matters. Give this company a shot. They're not cheap, but they're not overpriced either. I think for what you're buying, what you're getting rather, and the price that you're paying, it is a bargain. Because at $200, or roughly over $200, these stocks are, in my opinion, as good or better made than the original Smith & Wesson's stocks are. And they are finished, I mean, perfectly. But like I said, I added a few more coats because I kind of like a little bit more luster to go with a more of a polished gun. But these are great, and they look, feel just like original Smith & Wesson's. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, check them out. I really believe you'll be happy with them. I am. And this gun, like I said, it turned out phenomenally. I love it. I really do. And I know a lot of you don't like that key lock, but it really doesn't detract at all from the appearance or the functionality of that gun. If you're going to have one of these modern revolvers, you're going to have to learn to live with it, and, as I have. And I'm in no way displeased with it. But I said I was going to make this short, and I am. Just wanted to show you my latest acquisition, my Smith & Wesson 686-6 with a 2.5-inch barrel. This is your boy Big Swole 58. Thanks for watching.